Hello, and welcome back to Forge Yourself Forward. I'm your host, Mike. The last month and a half to 2 months, I would say that I've been in quite a funk. I haven't been really moving myself forward in a lot of ways. And if there's one thing that I have come to learn as I keep getting older, it's either you can get sharper or you get duller. We really don't stay the same. And there is a podcaster, he used to own Quest Nutrition, Tom Bilyeu, once said that everything moves toward entropy. And I believe that. Unless you do something about it, everything will sooner or later move toward decay, us included. So when I sat down and I thought about me being in this funk, not really being able to do the things that I really wanted to do at the level that I wanted to, and not necessarily being there for my family in the way I wanted to, for myself in the way I wanted to, or even doing as well professionally as I wanted to, I thought I needed to reevaluate. In the past, generally, I would try something extreme, some sort of cold turkey program or whatever to kind of jumpstart myself. But I know that that's not a long-term solution. I also know it's not going to benefit me overall. So instead, I sat down recently and I thought about what are things that I could do to get myself out of this funk, to kind of start myself back on the path to doing the things that I know will benefit me so that I become better and then I can do more of the things that I want and for the people that I want to do them for. So the first thing I decided to do was plan on a Sunday night. Just write out any appointments, meetings, things that I wanted to accomplish. I knew the days that I wanted to go to the gym, the times I wanted to go, meetings that I had throughout the day, if I had to go drop off one of my kids somewhere, just make sure that I had some sort of an idea of the week coming up. It only took about 10-15 minutes, wasn't crazy, but you know what? I at least had the week at a glance at any time. I found that helped in a lot of ways. The second thing is I set a small goal for myself. Generally, I do go to the gym in the morning. That's kind of something that's always been a staple for me for whatever reason. But one thing I wasn't doing is moving as much. Other than going to the gym, I was sitting on my butt most of the days in this chair, typing away at a computer. So I dedicated for the week to try to get up, get out of my desk for 10 minutes, just take a single walk around the block after I finish a bunch of tasks. And I found that if I did that day in, day out for a week, I started to feel better, started to feel a little bit of momentum. With that, then I decided to build slightly on that. Keep doing what I was doing and build another layer on. Better eating. Trying to reduce some of the sugar, some of the processed goodies that I was eating. You know, I love extra toasty Cheez-It, I'm not going to lie. But by trying to get some healthier foods in, some better Greek yogurts, some things like that, where I found that I actually not only felt better, but I was performing better. And when I did those kinds of things, everything kind of started to snowball a little bit. The momentum grew. Funny enough, as I kept doing that, as I kept building block by block, I had better sleep. And that kind of started to make a big game changer. I've talked about sleep here before, but I think what's really important is the compounding. There's a book that I've read, I think I have made a post earlier about it. It's called The Compound Effect. Darren Hardy simply talks about taking simple, almost minuscule tasks and just compounding them day after day after day, like compound interest, to see where the benefits really lay after a long period of time. And I'm starting to see that in my own life. You know, it's only been about 2 weeks since I started doing this again, kind of getting myself moving, getting myself doing this. And I've been building slowly but surely on other things. Planning my day first thing in the morning, reading an extra chapter at night, going to bed on time. All of these things start to stack up. So if you're in a funk, start super small. Find something that just would maybe put your mind at ease ever so slightly. And when you've done that for a few days consistently, add one more small thing. Then when you've done that, add another small thing. Yeah, it's not glamorous. Yeah, it sounds super simple. And yeah, it takes time. But I guarantee you'll see more results from that than any of those special programs or whatever people are selling. Give it a try. See if it helps you get out of your funk. So far helping me, and I hope it helps you. Thanks for joining.